Good evening, everyone. You're watching the Tyler Henderson Show. Thank you for tuning in. We're excited to welcome you in. We've got a wonderful, magnificent show for you tonight. It's been 6 days. I've been a little busy. Actually, I haven't been busy. You know who's been busy? The loser behind the scenes. I gotta do this and gotta do that. My car's... Shut up, dude. We are trying to do things here. We gotta go. But anyway, we've got a wonderful show for you tonight. We're excited to welcome you back. What do you guys think of the attire tonight? Hold my beer, George Washington. Calm little hoodie. I don't know. Since we're early, I don't know how I'm gonna dress. Maybe one day I'll be like Alex Jones and like wear a suit every show, or just only a suit. Like I'll sit like this so you can't see my pants. Reality, I'm just in my underwear and a suit. But anyway, tonight we're gonna get right into it. I know I'm spitballing. Tonight we're gonna be talking about Trump's Truth Social. A few Trump's Truth Socials, I think. I know they're old news. It's not my fault that people don't want to come to work. Yeah. We're gonna be talking about Trump's Truth Social, bashing Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Actually like her. And Alex Jones, Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, a lot. His OG base that got him in office. He just comes out and trashes them, right? We're gonna talk all about that. We're gonna talk about the First Lady, Melania Trump, totally contradicting Trump on the Epstein files. Trump says one thing, Melania literally just said the other today. And then the ceasefire and how JD Vance is headed to Pakistan. And I told you last week, I said, no, maybe the week before, but I told you, I said, whoever is leading these peace talks, whoever's credited more with ushering peace in the Middle East will be your president, your Republican primary in 2028, whether it's Marco Rubio or JD Vance. And it's JD Vance. So JD Vance is going to be the Republican primary come 2028. Marco Rubio vice president. And if you don't believe me, just watch. I mean, it's very obvious what they're trying to do. They're trying to install JD Vance as a great patriot, somebody who needs to run the country, and that's just not the case. Anyway, check us out on TikTok. We've been doing a lot on there, especially in the absence of my producer, who doesn't take this seriously and thinks I'm just a punk. So check us out on TikTok. I made like 3 TikToks all by myself because that's all that I know how to do. Is just click the record. I don't know how to do all this stuff he does. Anyway, check us out on TikTok, because if we're not here doing a show, we're posting a video on the TikTok. So check us out. Thank you for 300 followers on TikTok. What are we at on YouTube now? Like 100, and we're gridlocked to like 150 subscribers, and it's pitiful. But anyway, yeah, we're at 168. Wow. Anyway, all right, we're gonna get right into Trump's Truth Social. Trump dropped a 500-word Truth Social about Candace Owens, all these people that are his OG base and got him into office. All right. These are the people that supported him from 2016 all the way to 2024 until he totally did a script change, until he totally flipped everything he'd been about. He flip-flopped. And when these people noticed that, these true patriots, I don't know where we would be without Candace Owens, without Tucker Carlson, without Alex Jones, without Marjorie Greene, who courageously stepped out and was like, this is not okay. And I think a lot of other senators should do that. They need to stand up like Joe Kent. I mean, I don't know where we are in a much better place with these people than without them. They are true American heroes. They're not backing down and just, I mean, if they would take that sitting down, what would they take? Or if they would take that standing up, what would they take laying down? You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad they're standing up. Anyway, we're going to read you the whole Truth Social, and then we'll read you the whole 500-word hate message, and then we'll go back through it and break it down, and we'll just make fun of him. Yeah, pull that up. 500 words. I know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones have been fighting me for years, especially by the fact that they think it is wonderful for Iran, the #1 state sponsor of terror, to have nuclear weapons, because they have one thing in common: low IQs. They're stupid people. They know it, their families know it, and everyone else knows it too. Look at their past, look at their record. They don't have what it takes. They never did. They've all been thrown off television, lost their shows, and aren't even invited on TV because nobody cares about them. They're nut jobs, troublemakers, and will say anything necessary for some free and cheap publicity. Now they think they get some clicks because they have third-rate podcasts, but nobody's talking about them, and their views are the opposite of MAGA. Or I wouldn't have won the presidential election in a landslide. MAGA agrees with me and just gave CNN a 100% approval rating of Trump. Not hand-flailing fools like Tucker Carlson, who couldn't even finish college. He was a broken man when he got fired from Fox, and he's never been the same. Perhaps he should see a good psychiatrist, or Megyn Kelly, who nastily asked me the now famous only Rosie O'Donnell question, or crazy Candace Owens, who accuses the highly respected First Lady of France of being a man when she is not, and hopefully will win lots of money in the ongoing lawsuit. Actually, to me, the First Lady of France is a far more beautiful woman than Candace. Cap. In fact, it's not even close. Or bankrupt Alex Jones, who says some of the dumbest things and lost his entire fortune, as he should have, for his horrendous attack on families of the Sandy Hook shooting victims, ridiculously claiming that it was a hoax. These so-called pundits are losers, and they always will be. Now, fake news CNN, the failing New York Times, and the other radical left news organizations are hailing them and giving them positive presses for the first time in their lives. They're not MAGA. They're just losers. Just trying to latch on to MAGA. As president, I could get them on my side anytime I want to. But when they call, I don't return their calls because I'm too busy sucking. Oh, whoa. Not sucking Benjamin Netanyahu's dick. World and country affairs, and after a few times, they go nasty, just like Marjorie Trader Brown. But I no longer care about that stuff. I only care about doing right for our country. MAGA is winning, and strength is not allowing. MAGA is about winning and not strength, and not allowing Iran to have nuclear weapons. MAGA is about making America great again, and these people have no idea how to do that, but I do. Because the United States in the world is now the hottest country anywhere in the world. Blow my head off. Dude. Son, pull that back up because we're going to break it down. Because there's a lot of stupid stuff that he said, dude. All right. So, first things first. You say, I know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, and Candace Owens, and Alex Jones have been fighting me for years. Bro, they have not. They were literally your OG base. Those were literally OG MAGA. Now everybody that's MAGA, I don't recognize them. I don't recognize Ben Shapiro. I don't recognize crazy ass Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer is MAGA. What is going on? Where do we live right now? Anyway, so because they have one thing in common, low IQs, they're stupid people. I would not say that about any of them. What I would say is the stupid person is the guy that can't understand, and then he said that they have third-rate podcasts. Dude, podcasts are the news now. You think that people are getting their information from Fox News. You think everybody's watching Fox News. You're the idiot who can't understand that time, things advance, technology advances, trends advance. The way that people are getting their news has advanced. We don't watch the news anymore. We watch Tucker Carlson. We watch Alex Jones. We watch Candace Owens. We watch these people. We don't watch Laura Loomer. We don't watch Ben Shapiro. And we damn sure don't watch Fox News. You have lost it. I don't know what happened to you, but this is wild. And I just hope one day you turn back and you prove me wrong. But that's probably never going to happen. And then you talk about how they've all been thrown off television and lost their shows. Bro, you've been indicted. Bro, you're a felon. You're a literal felon. And, yeah, you're the president of the United States, but it's like, who are you to bring up somebody's past? You're literally primetime slot in the Epstein files. Who are you to bring up past, bro? Like, it's ridiculous. Okay, so then you talk about how they have third-rate podcasts. They are literally, like, dominating. they're doing well. They're doing well for calling out your BS. And then you said something. Yeah, you say, okay, so right here, you say CNN, you say, just gave CNN a 100% approval rating of Trump. Okay, then when you scroll down, you call CNN a failing left-wing news source. Yeah, right there. Yeah, now fake news CNN? Bro, are you an idiot? Who wrote this for you? So you praise CNN for giving you a 100% approval rating, and then you literally call them fake news CNN. Are you retarded, my guy? What is wrong with you? And yeah, okay, and now you're going to talk about baddie. Now you're going to talk about OG fine Candace Owens, bro. Bro, pull up a picture of Brigitte Macron, and then pull up a picture of Candace Owens. I'm drooling in one, I'm hiding in the other. Like, son, there's no way you just said that. You're an idiot, dude. You are a, like, mommy. Like, and I know, wow. Dude. What? I don't care what you say. Candace Owens is bad. Candace Owens, so bad. Like, okay, you're picking a bad picture. Fine shit. But, and then you got this man. She's probably a man is the funny part. Like, because I've watched Candace Owens for a while. I haven't watched her recently because, no offense to her, I'm just not, I feel like, I'm not even gonna bring it up. I just don't like what she's been posting about recently. I really like the Brigitte Macron stuff. I like the Harvey Weinstein stuff like that. I'm not a fan of the current saga that she's been posting, but dude, Candace is so bad. Like, sometimes I'll watch her videos and I won't even be listening. I'll just be watching. Like, I'm hypnotized. Yeah. Anyway, and then he wants to talk, like, he's an idiot, dude. He thinks everybody gets all their information from the news, and that's just the furthest thing from the truth. Maybe if your handlers weren't just feeding you what Fox News says, maybe if they were telling you what people are actually saying about you online, maybe you would see things differently, because you do not have a 100% approval rating. Okay, and if you notice, it's always the black sheep that are right. It's always the people that get thrown to the side and thrown out of the party and not welcome. Those are the people that are always right. Like, think about it. 2016, everybody that supported Trump was a stupid Nazi and was black sheeped, blackballed, wouldn't be spoken to. 2020, it only got worse. Now 2024, we're standing here, we're opposing Trump, and if you oppose Trump, it's like cult behavior. It's like you're like, I don't like Donald Trump, and these people don't F with you no more. Like, you're day one. Like, okay, Candace Owens, I would put my day one in a headlock in front of Candace Owens just to impress her. But anyway, back to what I was saying, they'll put the day ones in a headlock for saying that they are not agreeing with what Trump's doing right now. They don't even say, like, I hate Trump, impeach him. It's not even what they say. They're just like, hey, he's not doing his job. And they'll cut you off. They'll cut you off. But anyway, there's a lot to be said about that 500-word Truth Social, which is insane to say that the president put out a 500-word Truth Social about podcasters. That's crazy to say. There's a lot to say about it. I don't really know. And I wanted to talk about his thing he posted on Easter, but kind of old news now, so I don't think that we'll even talk about it. I think I talked about it on TikTok. You guys don't care about me, so you didn't watch it, but anyway, I think we should get right into Melania totally disregarding, totally contradicting what Trump said. Like, Trump said one thing, she said the other. Like, is this the start of Melania turning on Trump and saying, hey, he's being a dumbass? Is this maybe the beginning? Yeah. Okay, so this is a clip from a while back, and this isn't a new clip. This is a while back. Trump saying basically that there's nothing to even worry about with the Epstein files, and they're pretty much not real. They're boring. Blah 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 blah. Same rhetoric to keep himself out of trouble. And then Melania comes out literally today and is like, no, they're very relevant. So press play.
But I don't understand why the Jeffrey Epstein case would be of interest to anybody. It's pretty boring stuff. It's sordid, but it's boring. And I don't understand why it keeps going. I think, well, really only pretty bad people, including fake news, want to keep something like that going.
Now is the time for Congress to act. Epstein was not alone. Several prominent male executives resigned from their powerful positions after this matter became widely politicized. Of course, this doesn't amount to guilt, but we still must work openly and transparently to uncover the truth. I call on Congress to provide the women who have been victimized by Epstein with a public hearing specifically centered around the survivors. Give these victims their opportunity to testify under oath in front of Congress with the power of sworn testimony. Each and every woman should have her day to tell her story in public if she wishes.
Okay, all right, turn it off. No more gag me with a spoon. I know it's boring, but it's important. I know it's like she's talking so slow. I know but it's important because your biggest takeaway should be that all of these people are lying to you. I don't think that Melania Trump did that because she actually cared about anyone. I think Melania Trump did that because recently online, people have been coming out and saying that she was involved in this and that she was, you know, a bad person too that ate babies or something. You know, something like that. I think that's why she did it. And she stated it. If you go watch the whole thing, she stated the fact that people online are implementing me with Epstein and it's not okay and I have lawsuit and stuff like she's got a lawsuit and stuff. I don't think that came from a place of like that wasn't genuine. That was just because her name was under fire. And I get it. I mean, I wouldn't want my name to be wrapped up in the Epstein files. And the bad part is she's probably not even involved. She's really probably not. But yeah, anyway. I see he's got Laura Loomer pulled up. I just want you to know, this is Trump's bestie. This is the biggest MAGA white knight ever. And she's literally been admitted to a psych ward countless times by her own family. Her own family has put her in psych ward. She's insane. You should go look at her Twitter page. And this is the president's bestie. This is his number one advisor. This is who he calls. Literally, she is so proud of being Trump's best friend. It is she's disgusting. Her and Mark Levin are MAGA. Pull it up.
So he sounds crazy. He's either crazy. This is what it's either. It's either he's mentally ill. He's either relapsed as an alcoholic, or he's taking
Tucker
money
Carlson
from a Muslim country or taking money from somebody. Okay. But the president has had enough of Tucker shit. And yeah, I'm just going to admit it. I sent the president Tucker Carlson's clip so he can see the shit that he says about him. I do. And I want that Tucker Carlson to know that I'm the one who knifed him from the front. I want him to know. I'm not talking about physical violence, physical knifing, but yeah, I'm the one that sent the president all your Tucker, because he deserves to see the fact that you are lying about him and you are smearing him and you are saying the most vile things about our country and our president, and you are creating so much chaos. You're going to cause the Democrats to take the House and the Senate, and you are endangering our national security by whitewashing this barbaric death cult ideology known as Islam. So I just hope that he knows that, yes, Tucker, there are people out there who actually have the courage.
That's good enough. I think people see what's wrong with her, other than the fact that her voice, oh my, I cannot stand her voice. She looks chopped. I mean, chopped. Like, you're the president's best friend, but you're annoying, you're chopped, you're a dumb bitch. I could never see anyone being happily married to you. Is she married? There's probably a reason if she's not. She's disgusting. And I don't understand. You know why they're coming after Tucker Carlson so hard? I didn't understand why. I could never understand. He's not even saying anything that wild on his podcast. Nothing that wild is being said by Tucker Carlson. But the problem is he's exposing a lot of deep stuff. Like, he's exposing a lot. And that's why they're coming after him so hard, is because he's telling the truth. He's going hard. He's a wang half. He is going hard AF. And, nobody's really been able to stop him. So they might end up just killing him. And they did it to Charlie Kirk. Little Candace Owens moment. You know, and the funny thing is, Charlie Kirk would be in that True Social if he was still alive today. But anyway, whatever. That's Laura Loomer. That is #1 MAGA. So if that's MAGA, I'm glad that I'm not MAGA. Like I said, we didn't leave MAGA. MAGA kind of left us whenever they started doing dumb stuff and didn't deliver anything that they promised. Whenever they started, when they're total sellout. Literally, you can. I seen it on X earlier. You can literally. Well, you're not gonna be able to find it because I didn't say anything. But there's literally a picture and it says "Never Trumpers 2016, MAGA 2026," and it's literally all these people that are never Trumpers in 2016. And now they're in the president's cabinet. Speaking of the president's cabinet, everybody's calling for the 25th Amendment to be invoked. That's never gonna happen. 25th Amendment is basically when a president is sick, dies. He goes mentally insane, like right now, like Trump. 25th. Goes mentally insane. The vice president steps up, takes his spot. Everyone's calling for this to happen. Invoke the 25th Amendment. In order for the 25th Amendment to be invoked on a president, the entire cabinet, the presidential cabinet, has to come together and agree and say, hey, this person is not fit. Let's throw JD Vance. In this case, everybody comes together. Okay, let's throw JD Vance in. They all have to agree. That's never going to happen, and I'll tell you why. Trump's cabinet is Trump's cabinet because they love Trump. These people were handpicked by Trump because it's just like business. In business, what is it about? It's about who you know. These people know Trump. These people love Trump. These people either really genuinely love him or they want power, and they're like, okay, and they start right in Trump. And that's why they're there. So they're never going to come out against Trump. That's never going to happen. I hate to say it, but he's not going to be impeached either. There's a bet on Polymarket right now, and it's like a 65% chance that Trump will be impeached before the end of his term. That's not going to happen. Sorry. I hate it too. I hate it that he gets to totally you, and he still just gets to have free reign. I hate that, but it's not going to happen. Hopefully he can redeem himself. Because it's pretty sad. And it makes me feel like such a little girl to say that I don't like Trump, because you don't understand the time that I grew up, the time that I was in middle school. And yeah, in middle school, very political in middle school. Trump was the guy. If you were a stupid liberal, if you were a stupid leftist, a stupid dimtard, libtard, you were getting made fun of, bro. And so, yes, I got swept up in a movement, which was MAGA, but ultimately at my core, I am still a conservative. I'm still a Republican for sure. I'll never support the left. No MAGA what? Yeah, no MAGA what? I'm still a Republican. And I'll never support these idiots that want to push sex changes on children, that cheer whenever people are shot in the neck because they have different political beliefs. Never. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a liberal. I'm a conservative still, but MAGA is not conservative anymore. No MAGA what? But anyway, now we're gonna talk about the ceasefire that is extremely fragile, and it is falling apart day by day. In fact, JD Vance, he was headed to Pakistan earlier because it's falling apart. Like, it is going so bad. However bad you think it's going, multiply that times 6 and then add about 42 to it. 45, add 45, 47, and that's what you got. It's falling apart, and I won't be surprised if we're back there in sooner than 2 weeks. So originally a 2-week ceasefire was reached, okay? And the same thing, and like I said on my TikTok, you guys gotta follow my TikTok because I've been content farming on TikTok. You guys gotta follow. I said on TikTok, he's gonna do like he always does. He's gonna back out last minute, like always, and he's gonna extend the deadline. This ceasefire isn't a ceasefire. This is an extension of the deadline, because if in 2 weeks we haven't reached a deal that the United States wants, we're still going to bomb them. We're still going to bomb civilian infrastructure. And at first, and I reported this wrong. I said bombing that civilian infrastructure was a war crime, it's technically not. If that civilian infrastructure is being used by the military in any way, it's fair game. So if a water plant is giving water to the military, fair game. If a bridge is being crossed over by military, it's fair game. That's how it's going to be. They're going to hit all these places and it's going to be just fine. It's not going to be a war crime. There will be no punishment. And it's going to be more of the same stupid crap that we've been seeing. So in this ceasefire for 2 weeks now, well, since what day was that, Dexton? Tuesday? On Tuesday, the ceasefire was agreed upon. And in this ceasefire, it is a double-sided ceasefire. So the U.S. and Israel, because they're one, U.S. and Israel don't hit Iran. Iran does not hit U.S. or Israel or any Gulf state. Now, allegedly, and I don't... Allegedly, I don't know if this is true, because no one's... The U.S. and Israel swear it's not true. Iran swears it's true. Apparently, Lebanon was included in the ceasefire. Now, as soon as the ceasefire was signed, Israel starts blowing Lebanon to high hell. It is bad, people. You should really go look. It is bad. Go find some videos. There's heartbreaking videos out there of children whose whole family have been killed. And I know it's war, and I know that it's not a perfect world, and I know that sometimes this needs to happen. But this is just ridiculous, and this is getting old. This is getting old. So as soon as the ceasefire is signed, Israel does like they always do, and they start to try to sabotage it. They start to try to ruin it, and they start striking southern Lebanon, and they're just totally going against everything that was allegedly in the ceasefire. Now, like I said, it's not being reported fairly. Was this included or was this not included? Because the U.S. swears that Lebanon was not included. Iran swears that it was included. So clearly there's some miscommunication. Clearly Pakistan's not doing their job as a mediator. So now Israel won't stop attacking Lebanon. And in the ceasefire, they don't hit each other, and the Strait of Hormuz is open for the 2 weeks. The strait is open, okay? And it allows all tankers to pass through for 2 weeks. Now, Israel won't stop hitting Lebanon. Iran shuts that shit down. They're like, okay, no more. You don't want to hold up to your side. We're not going to hold up to our side. And they shut the strait down. And it's even tighter now. And now, I'm seeing online, and Iran was charging a toll to go through the strait. $2 million a pop. $2 million a tanker to come through. Do you understand that Iran is now in a better state than they were when the war started? So 6 weeks ago, we go in. Iran doesn't have control of the strait. Now, 6 weeks, and we've achieved almost no military objective, and they swear that we have. It's just not true. Everything that you're being told about this war is a lie. Anything that you hear about this war, you should be skeptical of. But anyway, so Iran doesn't have control of the strait. 6 weeks later, Iran has total control of the strait. Don't tell me they don't. They've had that shit locked down for the entire 6 weeks. They have control of that strait. They will have control of the strait. It's in their proposal. It's in their counter proposal to the U.S. for the end of this war. They want control of the strait. Iran is in such a better shape. And they say it'll take decades for Iran to rebuild. No, it won't. Not if they have control of that strait. Dude, that strait has the world by the balls. And you can't tell me that it doesn't. Look at what's happened with it being closed for 6 weeks. If Iran gets control of that strait, and they're such bad, terrible people, and they are. I don't know about the new regime in power, but this last regime, terrible people. They got control of that. This is never going to end. Like, we are in a forever war. It's never going to end. And I'm sick of it already. It's only been 6 weeks. I'm sick of it. And I don't know. But anyway, apparently JD Vance, he's headed to Pakistan. He's gonna get that figured out, and he's gonna usher in peace in the Middle East. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of lost where I was going. This gets me really fired up. I'm gonna get you some cold hard facts about the ceasefire and the counter proposal, and then we'll do comments. Okay, so no official text of the agreement has been publicly released. Details are based on statements from both sides. Awesome, right? Okay, so Iran's 10-point proposal is Iran to have complete cessation, No, that stumped me. You're gonna have to cut me. I'm gonna have to learn how to pronounce that word. All right. Technical dumb. So Iran put forward a 10-point plan as a basis for negotiation. Here is their proposal: complete cessation, which means the formal end of a conflict, right? I probably just butchered that too. Formal term of ending, stopping, pausing of an action. That really hurt my confidence, not being able to pronounce that word. Anyway, lifting of U.S. sanctions on Iran and release of frozen Iranian assets, U.S. guarantee of non-aggression, compensation for reconstruction costs in Iran, Iranian control maintenance over the Strait of Hormuz, structured talks initially mediated through Pakistan, which they've got all this, right? We're probably going to be paying for their country to be rebuilt. Don't let them lie to you. The current state of the ceasefire is described as fragile by U.S. officials, including J.D. Vance. It is not going good. I want to see the U.S.'s proposals. But I don't know. Yeah. It's cooked. Everything is cooked. J.D. Vance is heading to Pakistan, and Trump is already threatening more military action. It's cooked. It's not going to hold. And I said that. So I just want you to know, if you're out there watching Fox News and you're tired of looking like an idiot every day, not knowing what's going on, it's because you're not watching the Tyler Henderson Show. I am only more vindicated every day. I am a political genius. I am way ahead of my time. I'm just the really. And yeah. So now we're gonna, that's basically it. Somehow the most relevant news is the most boring. Why is that? The most relevant news, which is the ceasefire, is the most boring. I don't get it. So pull up the comments. We're ready. We're ready for them. We're ready for the haters. Haters gonna hate, and I'm just gonna... Ooh, ooh. Tyler Ray H. Keep posting. Don't give up. You'll make it. Goat. We love you, son. Thank you. All right. That makes me blush. I love that. I love to read a comment like that. What I hate to read a comment like is, he got 20 likes in 3 days. Bro's a total scrub and should probably give up already. Yeah, you should give up on getting any time soon. Because you're a loser. Because you accumulated 9 subscribers since 2013. 9 subscribers, 12 years? 9 subscribers, how many years is that? Yeah, 9 subscribers. You're an idiot, dude, and we don't want you here. Aubrey Macaluso, fire. You're fire. We love you. I thought I was looking at a face swap of Elon Musk and Zuckerberg. Bro, I hear that so often. Like, you're not even the first person to comment that on my YouTube channel. People tell me that in public, and I don't see it. I just don't see the Elon Musk. Everybody says Elon Musk. I've never heard Zuckerberg. Oh. See, I don't see it at all. I kind of see Elon Musk a little bit. 9 baby mamas, millions of dollars. I kind of see it. Nice show. What do you think about Nick Fuentes? I think he's very monster. That's lore. If you picked up on that. Nah, he's right. He's right. Okay. Whoa. He's not. Oh, whoa. He's smart. He's not. He's right sometimes. A lot of stuff. He's right about a lot of stuff. He is a smart person, and he's funny. I think he's kind of black sheeped a little too hard. I mean, he says the N-word. Who doesn't? Who doesn't let out a little N-word? I mean, 100K subscribers this year, we're doing it. So I don't know. I like him. I like the guy. He's cool. You should start watching his videos if you want to become more knowledgeable and well informed on these subjects. Everything you've said being surprised about what Trump has done, thinking he was our last hope. Nick predicted everything, and he was the only one, the GOAT. I mean, like, he comes up on my X all the time. Like, clips of him comes up on X all the time, and I watch him. A lot of the times, he's right. A lot of the times, okay, he's got some hot take, and he comes up, okay, so he comes up on my X, and he's being real, and then he'll come up on Instagram Reels, and he's just letting them fly. He's like, N-word this, N-word that. Like, I know you've seen that clip. Can I start saying and you just bleep it? Can that happen? Okay. So yeah, he's like this, that, and I was laughing, dude. I was laughing. So yeah, I don't know. He's funny. What can I say? I don't know why my grandma did that to him. I'm so sorry. Dude, don't ever apologize for your grandma. We love her. Yeah. Lone Ghost, you are the GOAT. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you'll tune in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, but most importantly, comment. And also follow the TikTok. Follow that effing TikTok, dude, because when we're not here on YouTube, I'm on TikTok alone because I walk uphill this battle all by myself because my producer hates me. And sometimes I have to make a TikTok all by myself. So, thank you guys for watching. Tune into the next one. Toodles.